I can turn into a fish. Chapter 38, Fight. Brothers, even though I couldn't chat with the goddess, at least I got to touch her hand. For the next few days, I won't wash my hands. Beneath the heavens bro held his hand and whispered into his phone. Chu Xian saw his gestures and heard his words. His face turned gloomy. All this time, Xiao Ying had always been his inviolable limit, yet this guy really didn't have any fear or boundaries. Chu Xian couldn't stand it. Pa! Chu Xian jumped up and without any hesitation, he punched Beneath the Heavens right in the face. Ah! The streamer bro screamed painfully as blood spurted out of his nose. Chu Xian walked up and grabbed him by the neck. You're really fucking shameless, aren't you? After these words, Chu Xian reached out and mercilessly slapped his face. Everyone was stunned, including Xiao Ying. Chu Xian threw the streamer down and stomped fiercely on his shoulder. Chu Xian's strength was at least equal to that of the average special forces soldier, so when he stomped angrily on the streamer, he caused some bone-breaking sounds. Fuck. Do you want a quick death? You dare to touch my people? Brother Song shouted angrily as he jumped up and charged at Chu Xian. Control your people. Don't let them go around looking for trouble for no reason. Chu Xian pointed accusatorily. Xiao Xian. Xiao Ying cried in panic and pulled on Chu Xian's arms. Don't worry. Chu Xian said to her with a smile, glancing over at Beneath the Heavens. He didn't have any self-respect and was looking for a beating. Fuck. You dare hit me? Do you want to die? Streamer bro said with a contorted expression as he stood up, holding his arm. As he thought about how everyone in the stream saw him get beaten up, he ignored the pain and kicked Chu Xian. Courting death. Chu Xian spat out with a fierce look as he kicked the streamer back, forcing him back in pain. Chu Xian. Stop. What are you doing? What did he do? You're crazy. Zhang Beifeng intervened and blocked Chu Xian's path. What did he do? Chu Xian said with a cold smile. Why don't you call your girlfriend over and let me flirt with her? You. Beifeng's expression changed as he glared angrily. Get lost. Don't stand next to me, Chu Xian said, pushing him away. He turned to Brother Song and the young man next to him and laughed. What? You wanna fight? Don't you know there are Aom people you can't afford to offend? Brother Song said coldly. Xiao Ying. You need to stop him. What's wrong with him? Why's he hitting people? What did he do? Several girls rushed over. Xiao Ying was silent. Even she believed the streamer had crossed a line, and she was just about to retract her hand when Chu Xian took action. Xiao Xian, let's just go, okay? Xiao Ying said, glancing with worry at Beifeng, Lu Ji, and the others. Heh, you think this'll end so easily? Brother Song laughed. You think you can just hit my brother and walk away? I'm going to kill you. Who are you trying to kill? Chu Xian said, intercepting Brother Song's hand as he tried to strangle Chu Xian. Heh, kill this and kill that. Who the fuck do you think you are? Chu Xian, stop. Let go of him. Lu Ji and the others clamored around him. Humph. Chu Xian snorted and pushed Brother Song away. Motherfucker. Huazi I, beat his ass. Brother Song yelled as he stumbled backwards. His face reddened with embarrassment. Suddenly, several security guards ran over and yelled, Stop! What are you doing? Stop right now! Brother Song didn't want to stir up trouble with the resort, especially considering its backing. He pointed at Chu Xian and threatened him, Kid, just you wait. I'll show you the consequences of messing with me. Heh, Chu Xian laughed disdainfully. Just tell me when. What happened here? Why are you fighting? A guard asked with a frown at Beneath the Heavens' bruised face and broken arm. He attacked me. Call the police. beneath the heavens held his arm and shouted. The guard looked at Chu Xian and was puzzled for a second. He looked familiar, but he couldn't remember where he had seen him. Is this true? The guard asked. He attacked us for no reason. Nobody did anything. He just attacked us like a psychopath. Beifeng pointed at Chu Xian. Ha! Chu Xian laughed at Beifeng and said mockingly, you know why I hit him. It doesn't matter what happened, you can't just attack people. We'll let the police handle this. The guard said. What's going on? Manager Wang hurried over in his suit. This position wasn't easy to get, and he cared a lot about his job. As soon as he heard there was a fight, he reported it to Mr. Jin and rushed over immediately. The resort had just opened, and if any bad publicity spread, it could affect all future business. Manager Wang. The guards greeted him. Manager, these are the two guests who were fighting. Manager Wang frowned and walked over with an ugly expression. When he saw Chu Xian he paused. Of course he knew Chu Xian, he had dinner with the boss and was even young Master Jin's brother. Mr. Chu. How are you? I didn't know you came over today. Manager Wang greeted him politely. Hee, I came with some friends to hang out, but some guys came over and fooled around with my girlfriend. Chu Xian replied. They don't know what's good for them. Manager Wang replied with a nod. Turning to the guards on the side, he said, call the police. These people actually dared to come to our resort and harass women. Such lowlifes. Brother Song was dumbfounded along with Beifeng and the others who were stunned as well. What the hell? Am I dreaming? They were all dazed, and those who were more familiar with Chu Xian were even more astonished. Manager, our friend was the one who got hurt. Shouldn't you investigate a little before making a judgment? Brother Song spoke with some anger. There's nothing to investigate. A young man said from behind him, flashing a smile at Chu Xian as he walked over.